Welcome into Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively on WTOL 11+. Very excited to have a special guest with me today. You probably know him. Robert Shiels is here, former chief meteorologist for WTOL 11. We were chatting earlier. It's been about 4 years since you left.
Thanks for thinking of me.
Absolutely.
When you're younger, people tell you that time goes by faster the older you get. It's so true.
It is so true.
It is so true. Like summer was starting and like my favorite season of the year, and it's October.
And it's gone.
What?
What happened? I know, and I've got an almost 8-year-old, which is crazy to me because I don't understand how she could be 8 years old, but also she's like, oh, I can't wait until my birthday.
My gosh.
And it takes
don't
forever.
wish your life away.
It takes forever to get there. So yes, well, in 4 years, you've been busy though.
I have.
Yeah.
Picked right up in real estate and residential real estate. In fact, I had my first deal before I left TV, so they kind of overlapped one another, which was fun.
Cool.
But real estate's pretty amazing.
You like it?
I do.
Good.
I do. I feel like one of the big differences is doing weather forecasting. I provided guidance to people all the time, but never really met them in person. And as a realtor, I'm what they call a relational transaction realtor. Like, I like to meet people. I like to find out.
Get to know them.
Yeah, because that's such a huge decision in life, especially buying a house you're going to live in for years. So I like to get to know people, get a feeling for what their life is like, and we work together toward their goals. And
find the right fit.
Super rewarding and fun.
Yeah, awesome. So what are you seeing right now in the housing market? Are we still in a situation where we're like, we need more houses?
We do. We're still really controlled by low inventory. And it's sort of weird because when interest rates came up, normally the price of houses go down because of buyer affordability.
Yeah.
Like the higher the interest rate is, the lower price you could get for a home for affordability's sake. But in this instance, right when I got into the business, they sort of both went in the same direction because of low inventory. And I've seen cases where there's a home and there's 22 offers to buy it.
Wow.
We're sort of past that craze moment, but there are still multiple offers for really good properties. And we're just waiting for kind of the dam to break, whether that's interest rates coming down farther, more homes that are affordable being built. Yeah,
affordability is one thing, but do people still want that turnkey house? They're like, I don't want to put the work into it, and that play a role in it?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes I feel like the grumpy older guy because I'm like, gosh, when I was a kid and bought my first house, it needed a bunch of things, but it was great because you do it over time and you get a good deal. But a lot of people just, I think it's society, right? They feel like they don't have the time to do things. And when you go and look at 6 or 7 or 8 houses, the shiny one that has everything done is like, that's the one I want.
Right.
But you can get a much better deal if you move down the line towards something that you might want to fix up.
Keep an open mind, people, right? Keep an open mind. There's a lot of really great houses out there with a lot of character and that you can make your own. So interesting. I wanted that little bit of insight from you. You said we were chatting on Good Day earlier this week. You were saying that the weather and your background in the weather has played a role a couple of times in some of your real estate.
One of the most interesting was one of the first deals I worked on right out of the gate. And it was a home that had an addition put on. And the addition was on a crawl space. And when an inspector got down into the crawl space, they found that there was soft wood and rotting wood that needed to be replaced. And when people hear foundation problem, like this is something, oftentimes it can be fixed.
Good.
It's not that big of a deal. In this case, it wasn't. But the question was, where's the water coming from? And I was standing in the back of the house looking at it, and finally it dawned on me, when the addition was added, the guttering system was just extended, and there was no extra downspouts, no extra runoff put on. So suddenly, the downspout system that was designed for just the back of the house now was taking the back of the house and the addition, and the gutter was overflowing whenever it rained hard, and then water would seep down into the side. So there's the easy fix. Replace the damaged wood, fix the gutters, it's done.
That's a lot better than a foundation problem. Yeah, and then the sun angle has played some roles too.
I find that to be super fun. I always mention it to people because, like, if I were walking you through a home as a buyer and everyone goes to the kitchen.
Yes,
and I always
looks out the kitchen window over the sink. Yeah.
And I always stress, like, go to the parts of the home you're going to use the most. So the kitchen is one, right? And then I'll just stand there and then I'll say, you know, are you a morning person or evening? And like this kitchen sink is facing east. So in the morning, the sunrise is going to come into your kitchen. Then in the afternoon, it will be on the other side of the home and the kitchen will be shaded, hopefully cooler, like when you're cooking dinner. And if it's the other way around, you know, it means something.
It does.
I think I can remember when I bought homes, I never thought of that.
No, you're like, oh, okay, cool. That's where the kitchen is.
Yeah. So it kind of, it's fun.
Yeah.
Just to help people. That's kind of what the job is.
Making
it isn't
decisions.
like I don't buy the house, you buy the house.
Right.
And I provide you with guidance along the way.
Yeah.
So like it's so much fun to be able to do that.
Yeah, very good. So you also have someone else who helps you sell homes.
Well, I've got her magnet
She happens
right
to be
here.
really cute.
Indy.
Indy. So Indy
Should I
is
hold it?
your mascot, but also your pet, who you love very much.
We got Indy. Oh, there she is.
Yeah.
And
sweet girl.
I hand out these magnets for people to have on their fridge because on my Facebook page, Indy has so many people who just love her, and
Yeah.
she is such a sweet girl.
Yeah.
And a big part of my life and the girls' life at home. You know, that's true what they say, a pet becomes part of the family.
Absolutely.
And yeah, just I'm thinking about her now. What time am I going to be able
You're
to
like,
get home
"Ooh,
after
she needs
appointments?
a walk,
Just
right?
get her out there.
Yeah. She needs some time to hang out with you. So so you mentioned the family though. Everybody doing well. Michelle, if you don't remember, she was a reporter here for us at WTOL. Her and the girls. How's everybody doing?
Yeah, Michelle is with Perrysburg High School, and it's been so awesome that she can work where she has the same days off as her kids,
Yeah.
including summer. It really helps.
It's so
helps
important.
out. And Maisie is at Purdue University on the Purdue twirling team.
So cool.
And they have videos online all of the time. And if you go to Michelle's page, you'll see all those. And Kensley, they're 4 years apart. So Kensley is a freshman at Perrysburg High School. She is also a majorette as a freshman. She is the lone majorette with the band. So she goes out there
she's
and
doing
leads
great.
the band. Amazing.
I saw her in the
Amazing.
parade, and she does fantastic. These girls have been doing baton twirling since they were itty bitty, right?
Every single day. And you would think, like, you would just think, we never would say it, but you would just think, they might get tired of it.
When are they
going
to get tired of it? Yeah.
Never. They never get tired of it. And I think it's taught them great lessons, like how to help others, how to cheer for others at competitions when they don't win. They never come home and sulk or get upset. They talk about how fantastic other
Everybody else
girls
did.
were. It's just amazing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
They throw these things so high up into the air.
Yeah.
And it's like you have to practice outside. I guess you know they throw them so high. Sometimes there's fire on them. I mean, it's incredible.
Oh yeah, believe me, I fake it a lot when I hear like Kensley did a double fascination walk side and caught it clean and did the rest, and I'm like, that's amazing. I don't
You're
know
like,
what
I'm sure
means.
it really is. I just
Yeah.
don't know what it means.
I just always say, did you have fun? And the answer is always yes.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's the
But they've
important
won
part.
awards and championships. I mean,
Yeah, it's really incredible.
wild.
Well, good. It's glad to hear everybody's doing well. I do think that we have some old school pictures of you, though, from,
I expected this.
from your
I tried
time
not to think about
when
it.
you were here. So
Yeah,
I'm
look
guessing
at
this
that
is like an
forecast
old
center.
promo of the old forecast center.
There's
Look at
Super
this.
Doppler 11. We had our actual own live radar.
Super Doppler.
And we called it Super Doppler. It was super.
That's cool. Forecasting though, with all the tools and things that they have now, I mean, it's probably changed a lot over your career even.
I think the thing that has changed most is not like a general forecast of what's going to happen tomorrow or the next day. What's changed most is the data in real time in severe weather.
Oh.
Like during the tornado that hit Millbury in the area, we were able to see storms developing, 10, 15, 20 minutes in advance of when the damage occurred. And it only just keeps getting better and better. A lot of it is faster computing time. Because
Wow.
the real technology for that radar was around in '88, but the computer technology and delivering it, and now I wouldn't turn anywhere but right here.
Oh,
Channel
good.
11 in severe
Good.
weather because it just.
Chris and Ryan and Kaylee and John and now Davis and they know what they're doing. So tune in. Do you ever miss it though?
Not for a minute.
Oh yeah, honest answer.
How I have this ability, but I mean, this has been super fun. So maybe tomorrow I'll wish I could do it again. But I've had this ability in life just to draw a line. And when we made the decision for me to move into real estate, it was like, I feel happy for other people that have a chance.
Yeah.
And I feel grateful for what a long career I was able to have. And then I'm able to now do something different. So the new challenges keep me going every day. New learning and everything.
Are the hours any better for you?
Well, some people said, you're going to have to work weekends. And I'm like, but I really don't mind it. It's wild because sometimes I don't know what day of the week it is.
Sure.
But it's so rewarding to work with clients and see them get to where they want to be and meet and make new friends essentially every day. Something's different. It's never a big deal.
Doesn't matter.
It's like I'm going to pop out for 2 or 3 hours and then I'll be back and just. But one thing I had to get used to is keeping a calendar because it used to be, 5, 6, 11 p.m. This was my shift.
Right.
And now it's like I wake up in the morning and I have 3 different appointments and calls and I need to make calls and texts and research. And scheduling the day is wild.
So you have had to get used to that a little bit. Still other hobbies, you like to golf, play poker.
I've been golfing a lot.
You wrote a book.
I've done some, it's given me the time to do some other things. I narrated a couple of books with Dreamscape narration.
Ooh, I want to do that.
It's fun, but I'll warn you, if you ever get a full book project, that is tough.
Is it?
I mean, like I read, the first book I did was like 240 pages. And I was in the studio for 2 full days and a half day to get it done. So you're reading on the mic for like 6 hours.
Woo!
It was fun. And then I wrote this little poker book because I have super enjoyed card games since I was little. My Busha and my grandpa played games with me. And I've created poker games myself, and I have friends, we play, and we've created some of our own games. So a couple of years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do a compilation book of all these different games and strategies and how to play them. And then I realized you could self-publish it, so like, why not?
Why not? Sold a few copies. If you're into poker, you want to learn a little more, it's on Amazon, right?
It's nothing too deep. It's you can just search me on Amazon Books and you'll find it. But it's nothing too deep. It's just kind of a fun thing. Now I can say I published a book.
There you go. You've done a lot.
All those years I worked on a weather book, I still haven't written one.
Well,
I wrote a book about card games.
Whatever, it's fun. You publish your book. You're doing what you love to do. Great to hear, get that update from you. I want to play a little game with you. Not poker. We're not going to play poker. I know, right? But we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll play a little game. Stay with us. Welcome back to Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively on WTOL 11+. Robert Shiels joining me on the comfy couch today.
I like games.
Yes, I know. I'm a little nervous now. I'm like, oh wait, I didn't think this through. No, I don't have a card. I don't have a deck of cards with me, so I think I might be okay. We're going to play a little game of this or that, and I thought it could be fun to do like a weather versus real estate.
Ooh.
Okay.
That is
so
interesting.
Let's start with an easy one. Sunshine or snowfall?
Sunshine.
Yeah, you said you liked summer, right?
I love summer.
Tornado watch or open house rush?
Ooh. Open house rush.
Okay.
Yeah.
Doppler radar or drone tour?
Doppler radar.
Okay. Predicting a storm or predicting the housing market?
Predicting a storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hot summer day or hot housing market?
Hot housing market. Yeah.
I would
Now that I've
imagine.
gotten older, the heat is not as much fun as it
It's
used
not
to
as
be.
exciting. Yeah. Cold front or cold call?
Cold front. Everyone hates cold
Cold
calling.
calls. Yeah, that's
So
no fun.
nervous.
I don't like those either. Yeah. Weather maps or floor plans?
Ooh. Floor plans.
Floor plans.
Yeah.
Talking about the forecast or talking about mortgage rates?
Talking about the forecast. If rates come down, I'll switch.
Okay, yeah, you're like, the mortgage rates aren't exactly like a topic a lot of people are excited about right now. Yeah. Thunderstorms or bidding wars?
Bidding wars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Calm skies or calm negotiations?
Calm negotiations.
Okay.
I'm a very calm negotiator.
Yeah.
Playing cards and all those games like poker, by the way.
Yeah.
And dealing with the pressure of TV carries over into real estate.
Sure.
So easy.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
I got this.
When your client is very worried and concerned and anxious, you just say, I've got this for you. I've got it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Very good. All right, let's talk a little bit more lifestyle. Beach house or mountain cabin?
Oh, beach house 1,000 times over.
That was an easy one for him. Okay. Big backyard or big walk-in closet?
Backyard. Outdoor living space.
Now, Michelle
is
might
key.
say walk-in closet.
Probably.
The outdoor living space, though, is very nice.
Yeah.
Historic charm or modern design?
Historic charm for me. Though I live in a modern house.
Yeah.
When you're married, you sort of have to give and take.
You get the walk-in closet. Downtown condo or suburban ranch?
The ranch.
Ranch.
Yeah, maybe at another time. Downtown condo would have been.
Maybe, yeah. Fixer-upper or move-in ready?
I have a place for the fixer-upper.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, I kind of like it too. You put your own little touch on that, right? Hardwood floors or plush carpet?
I've done both in my life, and I lean to the plush carpet.
You do?
I just don't like dusting.
Okay.
The laminate or hardwood
Yeah.
looks so beautiful and everything, but then you have to dust a lot.
Yeah, no, it's true. And Indy probably likes the plush carpet too.
Yes.
Yeah.
When she runs across the tile in our kitchen, especially when her hair gets growing in between she's sliding all
she's
over.
sliding all over the place. That's funny. Sunrise view or sunset view?
Sunset. Yeah.
Yeah.
It gets hot in the afternoon on our patio, but we
Yeah.
face the west, and I would never trade in the sunsets.
Okay.
They're
yeah.
awesome.
And you've got that nice kind of open space
We
to
do.
see that too. Okay, then this might answer the next question. Cozy fireplace or sunny deck?
Can you answer both? Because in the winter, I love the fireplace.
Yeah, you can say both.
It's both.
That's a tough
I gotta have both. I gotta have a
I
fireplace.
do think you're doing pretty good though, because you have actually picked one on almost all of these, and that has not been the case with some of my guests in the past.
Good questions. Sorry.
First-time home buyers or seasoned investors?
First-time home buyers. I love the
take
excitement.
the challenge.
I love
They're
the excitement.
excited. Yeah. Dream job forecasting or dream job selling homes?
Like, I think total retirement is what I'm yearning for someday.
None of it.
I'm going to go with selling homes on that one.
Selling homes.
I like the variable schedule and setting my
Yeah.
own, and it keeps me on my toes. I love that part of it.
Very good.
Yeah.
You did good.
Sweet.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
And then I will have one more additional question for you, and I'm going to ask it after the break.
Nice.
Stay with us. Welcome back to Good Day After the Show, streaming exclusively on WTOL 11+. Wrapping things up here with my very special guest, Robert Shiels, joining me today on the couch. So, fun game or this or that. I got one more question for you.
All right.
I ask all my guests,
Oh, boy.
what are you reading, watching, listening to right now that you would recommend to others?
Wow. I have, I'm reading a book right now called Good to Great, which is basically data compiled. It's nonfiction. It's about, it like looks at 300 companies and the very small subset of them that became great companies. What did they do to become great? And these books, like I would have been like in the past.
Yeah.
Now I find super intriguing.
My husband would love that book.
Yeah, like the link
Yeah.
of them all almost always is the people. The people and like people skills. And
So that is important. You can't just order people around.
It keeps driving me and how to make my business better too. So I find that to be pretty fascinating. There's a couple other ones too, but I can't think of the titles of them.
Good to
but that's
Great.
the
You said
latest
that was
one.
called? Okay.
That's not a new book either. It's like 20 years old maybe, but it resonates with me. What am I watching? I watched Survivor last night.
You did? Hey, what is it like, season like 40 or something?
I don't know. I haven't seen it in so long though, and I turned on the TV and it was on, and I still like Survivor. I always liked it.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it for years.
Well,
so
it's like
I might be hooked now.
it's like millionth season. I think they're celebrating. I don't know. I think it's like 50 seasons or something crazy. So it was good. Okay.
Even at my age, I've been hooked into like YouTube.
Yeah.
And watching, like, I watched this one guy who reviews poker hands and talks about strategies, and he puts up a new video every day. And then there's another one of like strange and mysterious stories. I get into all of these technical nonfiction things. Air Disasters is one of my favorite shows. I wouldn't recommend it if you're afraid of flying at all.
Right. Wow. Where is that? Is that on YouTube or is that streaming somewhere?
That one's streaming in a few different places.
Okay.
So, but if you're afraid of flying at all, do not watch it.
Otherwise, if you're like, hey, that sounds interesting, look for it.
But it's all like, it's the science behind it all that
Okay.
I'm always after.
Okay.
Wait, what were those? What was the other one now? What I'm
Listening
reading?
to?
Listening to. You know what? The music services have become awesome for me because I realize how you get stuck like in music. Like I listen to music from the 70s and 80s and it makes me feel warm, like 70s music like the Eagles and the Doobie Brothers and things I heard when I was riding in the back seat of the car.
Bringing back those memories.
You know, when you had to listen to what Dad was listening to, not like today. And then it's like, I should try some new music. So one of the, maybe it's not completely new, but like I put Beck in there and build a station around that. And I listen to music that I've never heard before.
Yeah.
And it's like,
it's opening up your horizons.
yeah, it kind of is.
I like Beck.
So,
yeah,
I don't know.
Good stuff. There you go.
Yeah.
Some recommendations there from Mr. Shiels. Some interesting ones. Yeah. I'm glad you're watching Survivor, though, on CBS. That always helps
The whole
us out.
concept of that show was just gold.
It's crazy. Well,
Gold.
Clearly gold, because it's been, you talk about things, the good and the great. That's one that has really stood the test there.
Last night, Michelle still said, I just want to know how often they get to brush their teeth.
I don't think they do often. They're figuring out ways to make it happen on their own. But yeah. Oh, funny. The things women think of when you're watching. How do they do this? When do they get to brush their teeth?
They sit next to each other and smile. So I mean, the body odor can't be that bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
They must be getting a bath or
they're just
something.
blind to it. You become nose blind to it at some point, maybe. Hey, this has been a lot of fun. Thanks for joining me today. We appreciate it. And if you ever need to sell or buy a home, you know who to call.
Look me up. Let's see if we're a fit.
Look for Indy. Thanks for joining us. And thanks for joining us. And thanks for downloading WTOL 11 Plus. Make sure you tell all your friends. Have a good day, everybody.